Who is Poseidon? The god of the sea, master of storms, and shaker of the earth. Brother to Zeus and Hades, Poseidon ruled 1/3 of the cosmos after the fall of the Titans. Sailors prayed for his calm and feared his wrath when waves rose high. His story is one of power, rivalry, and the deep, unpredictable nature of the sea itself. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe, because if anyone can sink this channel, it's Poseidon. Origins. Poseidon was the son of Cronus and Rhea. Like his siblings, he was swallowed at birth by Cronus and freed by Zeus when the prophecy of rebellion came true. After the Olympians triumphed in the Titanomachy, the three brothers divided the world. Zeus claimed the skies, Hades the underworld, and Poseidon the sea. This division gave Poseidon dominion not just over oceans, but all waters, rivers, lakes, and springs. He was also called the Earth Shaker, for he could strike the ground with his trident and cause earthquakes. His authority extended into horses as well, believed to have been created by his hand. In some myths, he competed with other gods to become patron of cities, often leaving behind springs or horses as gifts. Role and powers. Poseidon ruled the sea with a trident, a three-pronged spear forged by the Cyclopes. With it, he could calm waters or stir them into violent storms. Sailors offered prayers and sacrifices before voyages, hoping to avoid his anger. Earthquakes, sudden and devastating, were also seen as Poseidon's work, giving him power both on land and sea. He was not simply a destroyer. Poseidon could be generous, granting safe passage or abundant fish. He was connected to fertility of the earth and horses, symbols of speed and strength. Myths often describe him as unpredictable, embodying the dual nature of the ocean, life-giving and destructive, calm and chaotic. Famous myths. One of Poseidon's best-known myths is his rivalry with Athena for the city of Athens. Each offered a gift. Poseidon struck the ground with his trident, creating a saltwater spring, or, in some versions, the first horse. Athena gifted the olive tree, symbolizing peace and prosperity. The citizens chose Athena's gift, and the city bore her name. Poseidon, humiliated, sent floods against the land in anger. Poseidon also played a central role in Homer's Odyssey. Angered by Odysseus blinding his son, the Cyclops Polyphemus, Poseidon cursed the hero to wander for years before reaching home. Every storm, every delay, reflected Poseidon's relentless wrath. In the tale of Theseus, Poseidon is sometimes named as his father, granting the hero legitimacy and divine strength. He also unleashed the Minotaur upon King Minos after Minos failed to sacrifice a bull Poseidon had gifted. This showed his willingness to punish betrayal and demand respect. Another myth describes Poseidon's involvement in building the walls of Troy. Along with Apollo, he was forced by Zeus to serve the Trojan king Laomedon. When the king refused to pay, Poseidon sent a sea monster against the city, foreshadowing its eventual downfall. Symbols and worship. Poseidon's symbols were as vast as his power. The trident was his ultimate weapon. The horse was sacred to him, and chariots pulled by seahorses or dolphins often carried him in art. Bulls were also sacrificed in his honor, representing both land and sea power. Worship of Poseidon was strongest in coastal regions and islands. Sailors poured wine into the sea before voyages. At Corinth and Cape Sunion, temples dedicated to him overlooked the waters, reminding travelers of his presence. The Isthmian Games, held every 2 years near Corinth, were dedicated to Poseidon, featuring athletic contests and horse races. This honored both his dominion over the seas and his association with horses. Unlike Zeus, who represented authority, or Hera, who embodied family, Poseidon's worship was often raw and urgent, a plea for survival against the unpredictability of nature. Why it matters today. Poseidon remains one of the most relatable gods because he symbolizes forces humans cannot control. The sea is vast, dangerous, and necessary. Ancient Greeks saw their dependence on Poseidon every time they fished, sailed, or built along the coast. His myths reflect both awe and fear of the ocean. In modern times, Poseidon continues to appear in literature and film, from Homeric epics studied in schools to movies like Percy Jackson, where he reimagined as a father figure. His trident has become an enduring symbol of power, echoed in everything from royal emblems to superhero logos. Poseidon reminds us that nature itself is a godlike force, capable of creation and destruction. His myths reflect humanity's ancient respect for the sea, a respect that still matters today as we navigate oceans for travel, trade, and survival. Outro, Poseidon, the earth-shaker, god of the sea, and rival of gods and mortals alike. His storms shaped myths, his trident carved symbols of power, and his unpredictability mirrored the waves. Next time, we'll meet Hades, ruler of the underworld, and explore how he governed the realm of the dead. Remember to like and subscribe, or risk rocking the boat with Poseidon himself. This channel is for education and storytelling only.